Hey there, crafty friends. Let's do the Reindeer Memories 8-page. So I took Stampin' Up's Reindeer Memories scrapbooking kit and I added a whole bunch of stuff and sandified it. And now we got some shakers in there and it's 8 pages instead of just 6. So first thing I'm going to have you do with your kit is one side of this star has a plastic coating on it. You're going to peel that plastic coating off and then attach. Hey, what's that? All right, so we got that, and then figure out which way your star is going to line up on that foam. And I'm going to pull the outer rim, just that outer rim, the cover. So the rest of the star is staying there. You're just pulling off the cover. And then we're going to line that up right like that. Now take this green, here, I'm gonna move this over. Take this green star and take a look at your stash and see what you've got. I've got these awesome snowflakes that Stampin' Up has. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of gold star to that as well. I like the gold stars. I'm doing a gold frame, so let's add some gold on gold. All right. Now we're going to take the outer rim of this star off so that it's just the outer rim attached to the plastic piece. And we leave all the little innards on that backing. I need to get in there with my scissors on this one. It's having a hard time peeling away. Giving up on that one. Come here, you. There we go. All right. So this, ooh, come here, you. This is going to line up right along the edge of your green star. And if it doesn't line up perfect, that's okay. You're just going to use your scissors and cut around the edge. So take your scissors, cut around the edge, and then add your gold. And you might have to turn it a couple of times to figure out which way it goes best so that it covers up all that foam. And then we have our fabulous shaker. And that part is out of the way. We're going to dive right into what else comes in your kit. All right, so there's just the instructions tell you the supplies you need. Grab your adhesives, your scissors, sanding tools, and journaling pens. You've got some punch outs here, the word joy in a little pocket. Then a package of die cuts, some gems, another star. You won't need these instructions, so you can just set those aside. It's nice to have though, because you've got some cutting guides you could use. You know, if you're ever like, oh, I just need an idea to start this page, you can go to these and go, oh, I need to cut these pieces, and then this is what it looks like. And you can use any papers you want. You've got some die cuts, so these are just going to punch out real easy from this sheet. And then you've got a sheet of stickers, and everything down is what I've pre-cut for you. So you've got some white pages and a red. So all of this is one set of pages. Then your next stack is the two greens, and everything above it is another set of pages. These two white ones, and then these ones here, Then at the very bottom, you've got 4 extra sheets of white paper to use as photo mats along the way if you need them. You might just have your pictures all ready to go. Wouldn't that be something? I know. All right, so these are actually really simple and easy to assemble. I'm just going to walk through the pages and point out a few things. So this one, the base is all that red paper, the red polka dot. And then this one, you're building on a white piece of paper where you're just using that red 4-inch piece from your kit right here. Then you've got this white one that you're going to layer onto the red here. And here's where we're using, you've got some pieces that are 3 by 6, and you've got some that are 2 3/4 by 6. So all the 4 over here are all 2 3/4 inches wide, and all of these are 3 inches wide. So that way you'll be able to figure out which side they go on. And then you've got this little piece here is all part of this long piece. So I cut this one down to 3 by 4. I actually made it a little narrower, made it 3 inches by 4 so that it's the same size as that photo well. And then use that top piece to just kind of tuck underneath here for a little extra journaling. Got a sticker here. Here's where I put that fun shaker we just created. You've got your strip of hearts. This little piece here is one of the punch outs. Sticker down here. This is these little arrows, the zigzags are the top and the bottom here, along with that zip strip through the middle. This set of hearts, you'll need to, when you tape it down, either tape it down to the white and then cut it off, or just kind of lift to cut off. You want it to cut off at the edge of the white piece so that that red frame stays there. And these, I think, both make lovely individual pages so that if you were looking for the front and back of your album, or you just want something for this year to hang on the wall, both of these, I think, are really nice options for that. Add your few little gems, and here's that other star, and that one's all ready to go. With this one, you've got all of these pieces are the same size. So these are 3.5 by 5.5. So mix and match how you want those to go. But I did a row on the bottom and a row on the top, leaving room for those laces, which again are from this package here. I just cut those 2 strips down to 3.5-inch strips. You get 3 out of each. And I thought this was fun using kind of a smaller photo inside a larger photo mat and creating this fun little pocket for those tags to pop out of. I used foam tape on that tree to pop it up. Our scalloped edges, the little circly guys, I did one up here, 1.5 inches down, and one down here, 1.5 inches up from that blue. But again, I think they're really easy. This one right here, I ran this piece through the embossing folder, the 3D trees, to get that look. Totally up to you if you want to use that embossing folder. But everything else is the stickers. Foam tape to pop that up if you want. With this one, again, the embossing, I used that same tree embossing folder to create that texture down here. On the other one, I used the sanding block, which is why it pops. Over here on this one, I used the sanding block, but this piece, and both of these, I ran through that same tree embossing folder. Bring that up close so you can see what that looks like. Isn't that fun? All right, so we've got the larger piece of your pattern paper goes here, evenly spaced top and bottom, but you want to come in 3/4 of an inch from the edge so that you've got a little bit of white showing on the edge of that. Same thing on this side, you're using a smaller piece, 3/4 of an inch in, and then you put that fun little strip, which again came from this bag. Here's where you're going to use that joy, which is part of that punch out piece. And then that little pocket is this piece right here, which we then are putting the sticker on. Right, sticker. This sticker right here. And then we've got some sticker trees. This guy's a sticker, and I just gave it a little, oh, maybe it's not. That must be one of the punch outs. Sticker, here's that other little scallop from the punch outs. And I used this one strip. Let me pull this close so you can see the layers on here. So instead of staggering these, I have that kind of candy cane strip underneath the hexagon strip that goes all the way across. And I made it longer on this side than on this side. No real rhyme or reason to it. Use the journaling pen to add some dashes. Add your little bling. Easy peasy, right? And then for this one, you've got, I want you to take a look at all of your pieces. You've got greens, browns, and trees. And you want these two to line up in the bottom left corner, and these two to line up in the top right corner so that you see all the color on the inside of those frames. Then those pieces line up onto that white piece that then gets framed along the top, bottom, and left or right to create the base for this page. This piece right here, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. My frame here, I just used a gold paint marker and painted over top of it so that my green photo strips turned gold. And I did that on both of them and just cut them down to the sizes that I wanted to use. This piece here, I rolled. So I used, I wet the edges of the paper just a little bit with a spray bottle. And then used a narrow pen and just curled it right around there to create that. And then make sure you tape along the edge there to keep it all nice and firm. And then just a matter of tucking, making little clusters of those fun little embellishments that you have left. Yay! So that's what I did with the Reindeer Memories Scrapbooking Workshop Kit, and made it my own. I hope you like. I have a couple of kits left if you're still interested, or purchase the kit and see what you can create with it. Thanks for watching. I'd love for you to comment.